name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.
3 more races to go, races 6, 7 and 8. Let's get straight to the action, because this 73 handicap is at 3:30. 1200 is the distance they're going to run over. The average merit rating here is a 69. This horse, Tuck Tuck, is rated 75. I think he's better than a 75. I think he's better than the average rating. So for me, early declaration is I like Tuck Tuck, and I'm looking forward to seeing him run. And I really think he's a nice horse. So let us go and look at a rerun, not of Tuck Tuck, a rerun of What a Blast. But we're going to hear from Peter Muscat, who's Tuck Tuck's trainer, and hear what he has to say. Barbara Kennedy is also going to tell us about 2 of us. Enjoy the package.
Foxtrot running freely is on the outside, and then Wunderbar running freely comes with a big run at the 200-meter marker. What a Blast on the outside. Alpha Mike Foxtrot, but it's running freely by a length and a half. What a Blast is getting into it late on the outside, running freely. Patronage, What a Blast coming at Patronage. Patronage from What a Blast. Winter Waves and running freely just gave in late on.
Tuck Tuck won a nice race at his second start after doing a lot wrong in transit. He was pretty fierce in the run and didn't really relax, so he had no right to actually win that day, so it was a good effort on his part. He's trained on, his work is of a high standard. He's got to, now he's taking on the big boys out the maidens, so he's got to do things right in the run. And if he relaxes and doesn't over race in the mid stages, he can also be involved in his first run out the maidens.
2 of us, ultra consistent. He's an old horse with his issues, so we don't do too much with him back home. He's fit and well. He should run another honest race.
Let's talk about Tuck Tuck, Rahil, because he's an exciting horse. He's by Trippy out of a Fortwood mare called Bang Sue. Wilgeborgsdrift and Maritzfontein, they have bred him, and they are in a rich vein of form, as they always are. Lightly raced, won early, looks a talented individual. It's you wouldn't be shocked to see him win first time out the maiden, surely.
Not at all, Warren. He won a nice race last time out. As you heard from Peter Muscat, he did a lot wrong. He was fierce and he hung. But the horse that he beat all the time did come out to win, and is another horse that did hang at Greyville. There's been 3 other places from that form line. I think Tuck Tuck is an improving sort, and he could well be better than this field, as you mentioned earlier on. He's neatly drawn in gate 5 once again. I think Tuck Tuck's going to go close to winning this race. 2 of us, massive respect for this horse. Warren Kennedy gets on well with him. He's a 6-year-old son of Twice Over. He's back over 1,200 meters. In his penultimate, he ran a cracker when just beaten by Captain, who is run 1 time over the distance for 1 second, 2 times over the course for 2 seconds. So I think 2 of us is going to be right there at the finish. Pink Floyd, he takes a step down in class. He's well drawn in gate 3. Tristan Godden gets back aboard him, and he's dropping in the ratings nicely. He's on a mark of 74, and I feel he's going to be really competitive. But for me, the distance is my only concern. I feel if it was a 1400, I'd make Pink Floyd the horse to beat. But over 1200, I feel he'll just get going a bit too late, and the bird may have already have flown with the likes of Tuck Tuck and 2 of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Pink Floyd, don't let that last one put you off, ladies and gentlemen. He can be forgiven for that. His overall form is good enough to be a big runner here. A horse like Cool Runnings has shown some ability. 2 successful ruler. First run for the Comnadu stable brings some solid high-felt form into the race. He's worth the mention. Over the page, What a Blast. Never runs a bad race. What a lovely horse What a Blast has been for Dennis Bosch and Mr. and Mrs. Pillay. Muzieni rides. So, yeah, you can make a case for a couple. Despicable can start getting a bit closer now. He's getting fitter with each and every run since run back from his long layoff. But safe to say that you and I are expecting Tuk Tuk to, as you mentioned a moment ago, go very close to winning. He looks to be an exciting sort.
Yes, certainly agree with those comments, Warren, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Tuk Tuk does go off the maiden. I think that he's going to run well, and he should be right there at the finish.
Okay, that's race 6. The 73 handicap. We'll come back to you shortly for the previews of races 7 and 8.